Good evening, Sierra Leone. Good evening, Kono District. Good evening to all the Kono picking the wedding at the diaspora and una way back home na Sierra Leone. Also, I want to send good evening to all Salon picking the wedding at the diaspora and una way back home na Sierra Leone. This is David Gongo with the Kanto owner from Kono News Network. And today again, I get another information for Bring Kanto owner. News where I believe say we all want for Yeri and something where they carry country go before. Something where they also carry with district go before. So let we listen and I encourage you now we don't subscribe to this channel. You wanna continue for listen, wanna continue for provide una comments there. If you not register or if you not subscribe to this channel yet, if this is not the first time we they listen to me, I'd encourage you for let yourself, let you subscribe to the channel. So what thing we want for talk about today, which kind Kono we want and which kind Sierra Leone we want for let we left for the future generation. The conversation get for day on this particular topic tonight. So now now the powerful question anyway we get for tonight. What kind of Kono and Sierra Leone do we want to leave for the future generations? How we want to see this country in the next 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years for come where the new generation get for enjoy. Excuse me, sorry. Every citizen they dream for peace, for prosperous, united and developed nation. We say opportunities in Boku and they're available for everybody. Also, regardless of your tribe, your region, your religion or gender or political affiliation, the opportunity there for everybody. Now they can Sierra Leone we want for see, now they can Kono district we want for see. So let we discuss the Kono where we want and the Sierra Leone where we all the dream of. The first thing where we for look for inside that kind of conversation then are peace and national unity. A very, very important. So for a nation, all the citizens are supposed to live in harmony. Let we left bad heart, hatred, gossip. Let we left for spoil government property. Let we even left for talk bad about we country. So if we want for left a better Sierra Leone in future, if we want for left a better Kono district in future, all citizens in Sierra Leone for day in harmony, then for day in one world. So no tribal or no regional or no political discrimination not for day among we. Because if denting and they grow among the community, that's not going to help for bring peace and national unity. Also, let we get respect for diversity and national cohesion. We know say yes, inside Africa, now they we all can people can then at the same country, but the traditional languages then dialect then different. So let we respect them differences then they and celebrate them. Let we not use tribe for discriminate against others. Let we not use tribe for deprive other people then from power or opportunities that they're supposed to forget. Also, we for promote dialogue over conflict. We say warm heart day. We say things and don't go amiss. We say misunderstanding day. Let we learn for dialogue with each other instead of promoting conflict. So for peace and national unity, we need all the citizens for they in harmony. We also need for let we not promote tribalism. Let we not promote anything we get for do with regional political discrimination. So we will continue for go to the next one. For let any nation develop, for let any district or region or any community develop, we need quality education for everybody. And that quality education, not the way some man go take in Peking, send the one the way they rule the country, take them Peking and send them out of the country, or the one the way actually they send them Peking them to private school them, where they want very good quality education for them Peking them, and then left the government schools them unattended, they no get better resources. Wetin I dey try for say na irrespective of whether the school na private or public, every pikin wey dey go na dem school dem dey for get equal opportunity. We for try for get qualified and motivated teachers dem. E very sad for know say inside Sierra Leone teachers dem salary e no dey even take care of dem monthly needs, for feed dem family, for get recreation na dem family sef na problem. So we need motivated and qualified satisfied teachers dem. If that happen, the school wey the pikin dey all dey go, dem go find that school dey like say na home dem dey. So equal access to education in urban and rural communities. No matter who side the school dey na the country, government for pay equal attention to them all, if not more attention to the rural schools dem, so that the pikin dem wey dey na dem area dem dey go enjoy the same facility and as the one dem wey dey na the cities dem, the urban centers dem. Also investment in technical and vocational training e very important. Today salon pikin dem, the youths dem boku, dem no get work, and all man dey complain say youths dem no wan work, dem no wan work. You no go blame the youths dem for say dem no wan work, you no provide the work for dem. So for let we pull dem pikin dem comot na street, for let we make sure say dem no fall at drugs like how we dey see na different parts of the country. Government suppose for provide technical training for dem pikin dem dey. Not all man get opportunity for go na university. The one wey dey finish even JSS wey no get opportunity for go na SSS. We know say yes, education na free right now na Sierra Leone, but not to every pikin dey comot JSS go SSS or comot SSS go na college. So at every level of education wey dem pikin dem dey stop, make something dey for let dem able at least integrate into the communities the way dem dey. So then technical and vocational centers dem can provide manpower jobs for dem pikin dem dey, manpower education for dem pikin dem dey. Also youth employment and empowerment. Employ the youth and empower them for let them become responsible. So let we create more job for them young people dem dey, young girls them, young boys them. If we no wan let them take kush, if we no wan let them go into other drugs them, cocaine, tramadol, or become petty crime committers in the communities the way dem dey, make government member for create job. Because the jobs there right now in boku na Sierra Leone. And we dey talk a lot of good speeches them, we dey make a lot of good plans, but the implementation is very difficult. So we dey talk to government and all private sectors wey dey help the government, make them employ their youth dem dey. They can create co-op programs them, because sometimes they say people not get experience for go do job. And some pikin no dey go for go train properly na college or na any technical institute. But if dem one wey dey get opportunity for go na their institute, then they let them create co-op programs. Go say dem dey go volunteer na some job places dem, then learn experience dey. And if dem no dey give dem salary sef, then give dem stipend. Wey dem dey volunteer, at least e go pull dem na street. Let government fund then agricultural projects the way they right across the country. Let government support private and public agricultural projects them, and let them employ them youth pikin them for go na their area then, because it's very important. We no go just sit down dey blame the youths them, blame the youths. If pikin grab na morning for the whole day, e no get outside for go, e no dey go school, e don finish school, e no get job, e no get chance for go do mining or any other thing, dem go just get themselves into things that were not correct. So let we understand that. So skills development and vocational training wey I just don't talk about, the government supposed for actually enforce that. Let it also some pikin dem wey don get training, they don't learn some skills training, just like what I say. Let government also encourage entrepreneurship. Make them help the youth then they for open their own business. When they open their own business, they can even able employ them, company them back. So that they take the pikin them out of the street, and it will reduce the dependence on the narcotic drugs them and things that were not good for them. So also under the same youth empowerment and youth employment, I get a reduction in youth involvement in crime and drug abuse. So all what I don't talk, so then 3 points that I don't talk above, when we implement that, if government implement that, it will reduce the youth them dependence on drug. The president don't they announce, other authorities then don't they talk, police then don't try, but all this what would they do? Then trials and then efforts they what would they do if we not actually create something where they engage the youth them, it would be a very difficult task for the government succeed, for the communities they succeed, for pull them picking them from drug addiction. Also we will go to women's empowerment. Now, women them get a lot for do for how pikin dem dey grow up, because most times the daddy dem dey out of the home. The mommy dem na dem dey spend most of the time with the pikin dem na the house. So how government for support woman dem? How communities dem for support woman dem? We for give woman dem equal opportunities in dem, and we give them leadership positions. We say dem go able function effectively. We support them at dem leadership position dem dey. For example, we can create them entrepreneurship for women. I know say them small small microcredit dey na Sierra Leone, but how effective dem thing dem dey? Which kind support sustainability dem wey we dey try for implement for dem particular kind of project? So na something that the way we need for look at. Government suppose for look at that, how for support women them, sustainable support, not to just support where they last for 1 week or 2 weeks. Sustainable support where the woman then go get and then benefit from them with them picking them and then family them. Also protection against gender-based violence. Man the way they beat the woman there all the time, or woman the way they seize advantage over the man there simply because they know say government they support them. So let man then stop violence against them, with them. Let the with themselves not create provocation where they make the man vex and bring violence na the host. So wetin that mean? Una for live in harmony, una for live in peace, una for understand each other. Whether money dey na the host, e not dey na the host, una learn for understand each other. A very very important, a very important. So that na something where if we do am, we pikin themselves go grow up na a peaceful home. So let we get increased participation in governance and decision making. Make authorities dem not always be the people dem for decide. Collaboration very very important na every community and at every level in a country. Osai chief dem dey turn around and talk to dem communities dem, then sit down and discuss, then co-create solutions dem to the problems the way dem get na dem communities. That dey help a lot for bring for bring peace na the community, for bring respect to the authorities, and the authorities themselves they respect the people they wey work with. That they increase the confidence level, and it dey reduce crime, it dey reduce anything wey dey encourage violence na a community. Okay, we will go back and talk about transparent and accountable leadership. You that leader, any leadership position, right from president, count down to town chief, count down to area chief, any leadership position, you na a leader. So you suppose for be accountable to the people the way you dey work with. You suppose for be accountable to the community where you dey work with. So most times in we communities them in we country, culture don't overtake their accountability business. When authority do something out of way not correct, you ask them, or people them ask them, or people then try for verify wetin dey happen, it dey cause problem. That na one problem na Sierra Leone wey we get for really revisit again. Authorities dem for be subject to questioning, and you wey dey question authority over a certain thing for clarification, you for do am with respect. You no dey do am for diminish the person in character or try for character assassinate the person. So whenever misunderstanding dey, let the authorities dem get an open door policy wey say people dem dey ask dem for clarify things. And if you the authority vex or you decide not for answer dem questions dem dey, e dey create suspicion, e dey create animosity, and e dey even make people dem begin for create their own perception wey sometimes e no go be correct. So for avoid all dem thing dem dey, let we leaders dem at every level become very transparent and accountable. For example, if government give money for community development, make the leadership come economy that money dey to the people dem. Then together with the people dem, dem decide which kind of development dem very important wey dem for engage into, or if na paramount chief send money na a chiefdom, the chiefdom community members dem suppose for know how for handle the money. If na NGOs dem dey come for can work na with communities dem, let we make sure say we address issues with priorities. If we no handle cases dem with priority, we go misplace with priorities dem and waste money and spoil opportunities dem, and maybe we no go get the opportunities dem there again. So that self is very, very important. Under the same transparent and accountable leadership, we also need for get responsible management of public resources. When again that dey speak to wetin I just don talk. Public resources na money wey dey come to communities dem for make let the authorities dem use am who say all man dey benefit. Na opportunities dem wey dey come to communities dem for let the authorities dem use am who say all man dey benefit. And not for come then maybe one authority feel say na immediate padi dem or family dem suppose for enjoy dem opportunities dem dey, every other person else dey come for can beg dem even for the thing wey dem get right to. So let we make sure say dem resources dem wey we get, let all man enjoy am equally. You dey see generator dey light na somebody in house, then all some big man dem house, then every other house wey dey around that area dey in total darkness. You dey see light na some district, e no dey na other district. You dey see light na special places dem, even within the same township, one particular area hardly get blackout, whereas the other one dem dey ration light for them. So dem thing dey all na discrimination. If light dey come for everybody, let it come for everybody. If light no dey for everybody, make e no dey for everybody. But let we know how for distribute with resources them so that it not go be discriminatory. Also, we forget strong anti-corruption measures them. Again, this comes to the previous points that I don't talk. If we see anybody in any office place, in any public place, where they condone corruption, no leadership no want them kind thing and then in community. So let we be police for each other, not to go create violence or fight. But if somebody they condone corruption, you self go you support her for that corruption day, then all what we go do now complain no more, we go to complain, but we'll not solve the problem. We they see the problem, we know the problem, but we they refuse for solve the problem. So if you go bribe, you self corrupt. If you bribe for something where you legally get right for get, you know, you self they condone corruption. Tell the person say this are not supposed for pay for it. But what in they happen at Sierra Leone now, you where they expose corruption, now you they suffer. You where they talk about the bad thing the way they happen, now you they suffer. So I they send this message to we authorities them, to the government, to private sectors. let we support the whistleblowers them where they can talk about people the way they corrupt. Let we support the whistleblowers them anonymously. Like yesterday, I talked to the LUC Natankoro. I talked to the deputy Connaught tribal head na Freetown. Now the same points them then talk. If you don't see something bad, they go na your community. Quietly go report to an authority. Not make let them know say na you na the whistleblower, because we communities are prone to violence. If they see say na you dey complain, they can likely harm you or harm your family members. So the LUC Natankoro yesterday really talk say when people they see something wey they go on wrong, especially whether they sell kush or drug to any young people them, let we quietly go report to them, then go take that case day immediately. And I believe say that's not the right method for do. I want to tell that LUC na Tankoro boku 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 thank you, because yesterday it talked a lot we get for do with solutions and to problems. And I also want to tell thank you to the deputy tribal head of the Connaught tribal head, deputy Connaught tribal head na Freetown. I want for tell himself thank you with in PRO where I talked to the all yesterday. I want for tell on all thank you for not listen to me right now. Also, regular accountability to citizens. Again, this accountability they come up most of the time in every conversation all over the country, and we for take them very very seriously. So next, where I want to talk about now improved healthcare system. We know say the government they try very very hard, but at the same time there's still more to be done. We know say the best sometimes not can be enough. And again, if we healthcare them and caregivers them not get enough support, the health centers they not get enough resources, no matter how many beautiful buildings that we make, if they not get the required resources them for let the personnel the way they work with them and the people that will suffer, and the building they not going to mean anything. So let we make sure say we healthcare system we improve and better one. Also, we for well equipped hospitals them, as I say, we for also get adequate medical personnel wey na qualified people them wey go improve maternal and child health care. One thing wey I want for talk while I dey under this particular point, Sierra Leone, anybody wey dey work na hospital, people dey call am doctor, or most of the time we dey call them doctor. We get for learn for understand the difference between whether na doctor, whether na nurse, or whether na just a dispenser na a hospital. Not to everybody wey dey sell, somebody wey dey even sell tablet na street then they call am doctor. And that misconception dey affect with people them. And that dey make some people dey provide medication for people them wey they not qualify for provide. So I dey send this message to everybody in Sierra Leone, not to everybody wey dey work na hospital wey we for call doctor. Not to everybody wey dey work na pharmacy wey we for call doctor. Not to everybody wey dey sell medicine na street wey we for call doctor. Let we understand the difference between doctors, nurses, and other caregivers. They all dey play very important role, but then get different level of responsibilities. When we don't understand then different level of responsibilities, then they create then untimely death. Somebody wey dem feel say na doctor, they go handle case wey dey beyond im capability, and that person dey end up for losing life. And in most of the cases, nothing no dey comot dey, insurance no dey, government no can do know about some of them thing and dey. So a very very important, let we know whether for call doctor, let we know whether for call nurses, let we know whether for call dispensers or other community health officers them. A very very important. This no mean say I dey look down on other people their responsibilities, but we all know wetin it mean for provide healthcare for person. Any one slight mistake you make, you no go able to reverse that mistake again. And if that person dey lost in life, your ignorance don't make that person in life don't go. You no go able help am. So let we take note of that. I want for give una all kudos una wey dey na the healthcare, from doctors right down to the lowest person or the lowest healthcare provider. Una all dey do a wonderful job, especially una wey dey na the remote areas dem. Una dey do a wonderful job, but let we know also with limitations dem dey. Okay, let we continue for go. Sustainable mining and community development. That na another thing wey for able make we make a better Sierra Leone, we make a better Kono district. And mining benefits them, reaching local communities is very, very important. When the mining benefits then come, let the people then see a landmark infrastructural project where them mining benefits then they bring. Let we put the small benefit then into providing pipe-borne water for people then, sustainable electricity for people then. Let we support the healthcare the way they are there, small villages then. If chiefdom money they come, let we make sure say e go na them small villages then. If district money they come, let we make sure say we support healthcare na villages. We dey get schools them na remote areas, teachers they no dey get money, they no dey get salary. That again e no dey motivate them. So in that particular case, anything wey dey come as a benefit from mining resources, let we use them wisely for let we people them benefit. Strong corporate social responsibility programs they will for implement them. Like how I dey say no more for bring water for people there, not for dig water well. Let we like where we been get water supply in a Kono district, then they not difficult for make back. Now the same mining na spoil that water supply. So if we politicians then work together with traditional leaders then and the city council, they can able devise a project we go bring water back, not to just Kono, but any other part of Sierra Leone. We all get that same right there for let we people then get clean pipe-borne water for drink. Because if people then get clean water for drink, the access the chances for going to hospital they reduce. But when people they drink water wey not good, it create a lot of problem for them. So that now some of the things them where them mining benefits they're supposed to do for people them. And the corporate responsibility itself, as I say, is supposed for help of people them come out of poverty. Environmental protection, then they say for day. When they dig diamond, when they dig gold, make them lock them hold and they back. Because when rainy season come, people then they left inside them pity then they place the flop, water they overflow, flooding come, then people then begin for die. So do ya where would they talk as citizens and patriotic people them. Now the primary thing is we executives of Kono organization when E.S.K they fight for. We start with Kono Mineral Mining Review Project. Let we review the mining policies. Who said then they dig them for lock and back. Then they not to disrespect to anybody. Now everybody they benefit. If they dig some side, then close them back. That particular land they can use them for agriculture. So if we na chief them, one then chief them, they would the land they now on our hand. Do ya wanna understand for say executives of Kono organization, E.S.K, na denting and they would advocate for. Let we rehabilitate we land. Let we get value for our traditional leaders them. Let we get value for we cultural leaders them. The one that would protect we culture. Now that we they try for do. We are not fighting against authorities. We're not a fight against any lawmakers them. Instead, we they try for reinforce the law. The law where people then don't ignore. The policies the way people then don't ignore. Now they will they bring out. But in most cases where people then talk about anything and it cause problem. It cause problem. How long we go live in conflict? How long we go live in denial? Will they see problems the way they affect we? pikin dem wey dey come for help for expose dem thing dem dey we dey fight against dem. Dis na a message let we understand for say for make Sierra Leone we need unity, understanding, respect amongst each other. No matter how old or young you dey, everybody deserve respect, everybody deserve for let dem lis ten to am, every opinion matter and we for decide how for handle dem opinions dem dey. Employment opportunities dem for local residents dem dan dey na a no brainer. We for make sure say any mining wey Canada place dey, e for be a responsible mining. Dem no just for dey go spoil people dem plantation dem. Let dem allocate concession who side people dem no get dem agricultural produce because when una spoil people dem agricultural farm dem, after the mining, that person don lost that im lifelong source of income. The mining no get for provide anything for sustain that person dey in life. So do ya una the chief dem when una dey allocate or if the government dey allocate concession to investors dem, make dem not destroy people dem crops. No amount of money no go pay that farmer dey wey go take care of im pikin dem 10, 15, 20 years to come. So let una consider that very, 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 very clearly. We dey understand say na pair, na Nimiam and chiefdom that problem dey arise. Chinese dem dey come for spoil people dem garden, dem farm, and then the money wey dem want for give, if they ever get for give money, no go take them people dem even after 1 year. Say wey somebody don dey support im family all along. Teachers dem dey go make farm, dem dey go take dem farm dem dey na their hand, dem destroy am for mining. So do ya papa government, we dey bring this to you. The paramount chief dem will dey bring this to una before una take somebody in farm, pull am in hand, una reconsider the repercussion on that person, on im family, on im generations to come. Una all know how valuable agricultural produce dem dey. So if you not a miner, you na farmer, una encourage the people dem for let dem get dem farms dem, una not destroy dem places dem. Again, I want to bring Peya as a particular example, but other parts of the country, other parts of Kono district, they suffer equally the same thing. Let us not destroy crops for agriculture, for mining purposes. So also we for try for bring modern market system. We dey see Koidu market dey flood, and we always dey complain rainy season. When rainy season don dey complain finish, but let we look for long-term solutions. How therefore try for even move that market and try for rehabilitate the place and bring a very high-class engineering for control the water flooding at that place. So a very, very important. Okay, so we go to agriculture and development for food security. That none of the president in flagship right now. Feed Sierra Leone. So we for support farmers them. We not for destroy them crops them. Let we support farmers them through tools them and training people them. We go able to work with them tools and they. We for also increase local food production, because if we support farmers, they will train them, then go able to produce food we go serve them communities them. Also, let we get access to market for agricultural products them. If road them good, people then go make them market them from them villages then them bring them to main market centers. So let we try for make them feed the roads them. From independence up to this point in time, we dey always talk about road, we dey talk about electricity. If somebody get perishable commodities then electricity not dey, then thing and they spoil. So let government then small then boku allowance what they give to parliamentarians and to politicians them, let we invest in our communities. Make them parliamentarians and sacrifice them money then they let government take and put them into their communities for develop their communities and they buy coolers them for villages them, for chiefdom them, for sections them, so that them perishable commodities them then get side for go freeze them. The people themselves can pay small for pay for electricity bills. When then thing and they then food they no go spoil, then effort they no go in vain. Also, we forget reduction in dependence on imported food. So if we encourage lucrative farming, we will reduce the amount of imported food the world they get. So we go to clean and healthy environment. Um, Inside municipalities, this will go now to the mayors then, and with the support of with traditional leaders and the government. Inside every municipality, let we get proper waste management system. Then they improve the health of the community, and it will reduce the pressure on hospitals. Community sanitation initiatives will for bring them come up. Now therefore employ them, youth them back. When we employ them, youth them inside them small thing, and they even if not to boku money for pay them, but at least then get something where they put in their pocket. At the same time, then they clean the community. If the mayor now Koidu City can think of how if we use the youth then for clean Koidu City, and across the nation every mayor self do the same thing, it go be good. Them youth the way they do them thing, and they then go able to sustain themselves monthly or for some time. So we forget we for also protect, we forest them, we rivers them, wildlife. Now that go create a sustainable environment, sustainable biodiversity. We go able make we place the even tourism will improve them. If we able do that thing, and they will encourage people then for come visit them, we chiefdom them, we district them, and that tourism the way they come, then they rent hotel them, then they rent taxi them, then they rent motorcar them. That it build up with economy. And also public awareness on environmental responsibility. Everybody, where you eat something, you know for throw away paper in the street, you know for throw away dirty in the street. And if they catch you, you throw away dirty in the street, let there be a very stringent measure. Make the law take in course. You will throw away dirty in the street, therefore fine you. But if then they fine you, government supposed for them make sure, the municipality for them make sure say then get a proper method for dispose then waste, then the waste management system. For let you find somebody, you for make sure so you don't provide a way for control that particular problem. When the person not follow the law, then you follow them. Okay. We can forget independent courts and legal institutions. We also for respect for human rights them. Then thing and they let us stop for the beat people there, or choke person or shoot person without taking the right legal steps. Fair and transparent law enforcement. When somebody gets a problem, for example, would they get a case na Konomani Park say we know say one citizen of Sierra Leone, they at loggerhead with one Ghanaian over space na Konomani Park. And that they bring question to we now. Konomani Park was primarily meant for motorcar dem where they travel across the country. But we dey understand say allegation dey say chief dem dey sell land there now. We no know how much involvement the city council get into that, but dem don begin dey sell the land. People dem dey put permanent structures dem dey. So the purpose of the park, wey na initially for let motorcar dem go dey na the place, so that everybody go converge there and take motorcar go say you want for go. Now the park don begin dey reduce. People dem dey build permanent structure, and then cases dem dey we bring am up. Sometimes e dey bring misunderstanding. E dey bring misunderstanding. So we dey talk to the authorities dem, make dem understand say first, the citizenry dem know say that park dey na primarily for motorcar dem, not to for let people dem go build permanent structures dem dey. And when dem dey go build dem permanent structures dem dey, somebody is selling the land to them. So na something that the way I dey encourage the city council, the mayor, make them look into that. When dem dey pass judgment, let them be very fair how dem dey pass judgment. We dey understand some discrepancies them, but we still depend the investigation, and we will come out with some more information as we dey get them. So that human right we get for protect them, irrespective of whether that person be, we get for protect the human right. And we are watching how these things are going, and as they go, we go come with more details as we get more facts and bring them to the public. And we get for also get responsible citizenship. Again, in everything what I don't mention above, you that citizen, when you see something they go on wrong, now you place for bring them to the authorities respectfully, wanna handle them. You provide a solution if you get one. If the authorities self get a solution when they provide them, listen. Or una can co-create solutions to the problems so that una all get a part in forming the solution, una all commit to implementing that solution there. So let we understand say yes, a very very important that responsible citizenship is very very important. Let we pay with taxes them when it is due, and let we obey the law. Let we also respect public property them. Then one wey dey go damage generators dem, transformers dem. Let we stop the habits dem dey. Let we respect public property. The market na Koidu city. Corner conference bin don build toilet na the market. The people dem wey dey use the toilet no dey handle am properly. Most times fire dey around the place, then the thief vandalize the toilet wey the diaspora corner pikin dem don spend money for build that thing dey. But again we dey wonder, the city dey monitor that thing and dey, the city dey provide protection for that thing and dey, we still not know. So we go find out more about that and bring the information and dey. But wetin dey happen right now, dem don make the place dirty box. Access to the place not really conducive anymore, and they don't vandalize a lot of the facilities that were inside the toilet. Also, active participation in community development is very important for citizenships, and then promoting peace and national values. We go to technology and innovation. Then thing and then now with the about AI, we see computer schools and they come up. We need for provide more of that for we youth them, so that let them become computer literate, let them get high education in technology, because the world move towards that path. You go to some hospital now, robots then are in the serve people the medicine. Now robot they can bring injection. So then thing and they you go to some other stores them, you know they see workman team up na cash again they serve you. You they go serve yourself. So let we encourage them kind thing and the access to technology. Let we encourage digital literacy. Let we also support innovation among the young people them and use technology for improved governance and services. One pandemic thing and the let we try for introduce ATM then na the country. Let we introduce bank card so that people they know they get physical money total inside bundle they pass with on the street. Let we introduce bank card system. Everybody will get money in a bank, you get your card, your debit card. Let government and then thing and the government supposed for look towards. Let the Bank of Sierra Leone look towards the thing and they for introduce digital money transaction. Instead of they go team up the count money, where they see bank there now, they mix money. People then they go take money where seal inside plastic, but where they gonna host, then they see say the money a mix up. Then they all na corruption. And when then I think if I stand to be corrected, I think the Rokel Commercial Bank, we see social media where they talk say then go take money, somebody go take money in that bank day where you gonna host. When they open up na different notes then they inside. That again the government supposed for take stringent measures against them kind of institutions and they, because it spoil the country in name. They spoil the country in name. Also making Kono a center for education, commerce, and investment. That will help Kono improve. Also, strong partnership between government, businesses, and communities. That will help with district improve. We go to politics of ideas and not insults. When would they play politics? Let we play politics ideologically, philosophically, we bring we points them, not to insulting each other. You na APC, you na SLPP, you na C4C or NGC, or you belong to any other party. Politics no mean say na enmity business. They go take knife, chook person, or take gun, kill person, or go burn somebody in house. Let politics be on ideas. Sell your idea, give somebody. When the person understand, they follow you. If the person understand and decide not to follow you, let them go. But it not mean say if you and somebody then are different political parties, una na enemies. That a very na a canker worm now we country right now. Right now, people then they live amicably. As soon as election time come, palaver don't come, confusion don't come. People then begin disappear. Then begin burn people then host. That is not right. That is not right. The Sierra Leone way we want for future generation, the Kono district way we want for future generation, now we get for work towards that. We have to work towards that. And the next point we are getting now, investing in future generations, prioritizing children and youth development. We're also strengthening educational and recreational facilities. We also mentorship and leadership programs, and we'll provide them for them picking and then your youth people them. And then we're also building a culture of hard work and integrity. Let people then believe say that only through hard work then go able get success, then go able get build up the features them. And national economic growth then way for that natin and then for listen and encourage for bring and come. Diversifying the economy beyond mining. Let not just above per mining no more. Other thing than the way they able make we improve. Like we have been said before, agriculture na one, entrepreneurship and other things and another. So let we use them not just feel say na only through mining they can able survive. Supporting small and multimedia enterprises. Then they are very important. Attracting responsible investment. Then they say very important. Creating sustainable employment opportunities. Privately and publicly. Then they say very important. And then we forget. Let we build a culture of integrity, honesty in public and private life. Wedoyeri slogan where a president na Sierra Leone talk say outside entire cow na dey eat. That na a very wrong concept. That concept they don't spoil we country to a very great degree. So for let we change that attitude, it will take a long time, but it's not impossible. We need for entrenched honesty in our public services. We need for entrenched honesty in our private life. If you're not honest, nothing not go on well. You go condone corruption, and corruption will affect you the way you not expect them. When you detect corruption for benefit you, at the same time go reach corruption go fight you back. And also let we respect for national institutions them. Let we respect for police, let we respect for law enforcement them, let we respect for judiciary, every institution of the country. Let we give them that due respect. And when they see say the citizenry they really respect their institutions and they motivate them for let themselves do good things. But what we not respect with institutions, we not respect with country, we not respect with leadership, we they talk negative things about a country, negative things about our leadership, that's not the make we country go before. And we not set the right example for we people then. So again, I they ask for let we get respect for we institutions them, for we leadership them, and let we also encourage citizens them for reject corruption. My final point na for let we share a vision for Sierra Leone. How would they share that vision there for Sierra Leone? Development must benefit every district. Development not for be geared just to one particular section of the country, it for benefit every district. Like where would the hospital de na Sierra Leone, let every district headquarter get MRI machine. Let every district headquarter get CT scan. Let every district headquarter get x-rays the way people they know they pay for go use. Government for subsidize them thing and they. Not to one particular part of the country for get anything and they. If we spend the allowances the way we take say we need wardrobe allowance, we need this, we need this. If we put them money then together, every year we go able to buy 1 or 2 MRI machine and distribute am in Sierra Leone. And that move where people then move for go Ghana, Senegal for go cure themselves, they will be doing that in Sierra Leone. We get doctors in Sierra Leone, but we will not get better equipment for let them doctors then work on them thing and day. We get qualified Sierra Leoneans them where they work assiduously, very hard, but they not get the equipment. You see, they not get the equipment. So let we cut down the allowances the politicians them. Let we cut down. Some of them benefit then they not go na parliament, una not go na parliament for enrich una self over the people they wanna go for go serve. The people they will elect una get equal right like una self. Like una self. So una cut down the allowances them, una provide medical services them for every district headquarter hospital inside Sierra Leone. Okay, we for also get collective responsibility for nation building, and then finally under that, leaving a better country for future generations. If we work as patriotic citizens, we go able to make Sierra Leone a better place, not just for today, but for the future generations. If we left bad heart, we not play dirty politics with each other. We make sure say other qualify for this some side, na una dey put there. Not put somebody because una not a tribesman or you not come on that region, they will say you come out. Put person wey capable for lead. Let we not take sentiment, let it override with sense of judgment. So I go close with this statement. The Kono we want and the Sierra Leone we dream of cannot be built by government alone. It requires the commitment of citizens, community leaders, traditional authorities, civil society, the private sector, religious institutions, and political leaders. If we choose unity over division, service over self-interest, and development over conflict, we can build a Kono that prospers and a Sierra Leone that becomes a shining example in Africa. The future of our nation depends on the action we take today. Let us all be part of the change we seek. Fumble them, for let we make Sierra Leone be a better country than Africa. Fumble them na Kono, for let we make Kono be a better district than Sierra Leone. We get for avoid conflict. We get for respect each other. We get for support with leadership. We get for fight against corruption. And we leaders themselves supposed for turn around and work amicably with the people they work with. This na David Bongo the Canto owner from Kono News Network. And I dedicate this message to executives of Kono organizations when I echo where they fight tranga one. Even though Boku person feel say na group of people the way not they do well, but time will tell. History will tell Kono district for say executives of Kono organization. Now the true patriotic Kono pikin them we don't come for fight for the interests of the people that are Kono. The misunderstanding what they get right now, that will be solved. Because we believe in a just cause, we will never relent. We will keep going. We will meet hurdles, we will meet bumps them on the way, but it will not deter our effort. I want to tell you all thank you. We don't listen to me. We will continue for subscribe. We will also continue for comment. Everything I don't say now subject to your own opinion for accept or not for accept. Also, you not agree with me, send me message. I will treat that particular comment there with respect, and I will talk about them next time. Once more, wanna thank you for listening to me. Me na David Bongbo. Wanna subscribe, wanna comment, and wanna share the message. Wanna also click on the bell so that whenever I come on, wanna go get the message. Wanna good night.